Very good morning, children. I'm your SI Joseph. Here we go with the 11th volume of the chapter Joint Venture. Consider the next question, question number 28. So in the last class, we have done till 27th. So 28th question you can see. Rajesh, Satish and Mahesh entered into a joint venture, and according to which Rajesh and Satish should purchase goods and send the same to Mahesh, who is a marketer. Mahesh would sell the goods for a commission of 10%, and Rajesh and Satish agreed to share the remaining profits in the ratio of 3:2. You can understand here. Now the profit should be distributed only among whom? Rajesh and Satish. Don't distribute to Mahesh, because Mahesh is selling the goods and for which he is getting some commission. How much is that? 10%. Okay. Rajesh purchased goods for rupees 1 lakh and sent them to Mahesh, incurring expenditure of 4,000. Satish purchased goods for 60,000 and sent them to Mahesh by incurring an expenditure of 3,000. So this you know how to take up. Mahesh exported all the goods and realized 2 lakhs by paying 1,000 as insurance premium, and he is also received 8,000 as insurance compensation for some goods destroyed. Right. So how to go ahead with all whatever the expenditure being given. With respect to Rajesh, it is given Rajesh is spending, say, 1 lakh for goods and 4,000 for expenses. So 1 lakh and 4,000 that you can take. Similarly, Satish is spending for goods 60,000 and expenses is 3,000. So 63,000 you can take there. And Mahesh is spending 1,000 for insurance and commission, on 2 lakhs you can take a 10%, that gives you 20,000. And credit side you write Mahesh's account twice. One is for sales and one is for amount of insurance being received, insurance amount being received. So total is 2,08,000 and the difference you are getting 20,000. That you distribute only among the Rajesh and Satish in the ratio of 3:2. Okay. So write down this. Next you can take in the books of Rajesh. So purchases only for Rajesh you can see. Amount of purchase given 1 lakh and his expenses are 4,000. His profits 12,000. That you can take. So this total 1,16,000. Entire 1,16,000 is the cash being received from Mahesh, because he has given here Mahesh paid the balance of cash to Rajesh and Satish. So whatever the balance you get now is being received only from Mahesh. Similarly here also, say this with respect to Satish. Now Satish only you can take. See here Satish whatever is being given 60,000, 3,000 and his profits 8,000. That is being entered debit side but separately. So total 71,000 is the difference. This also taken from Mahesh. And how you can consider now, this 1,16,000 plus 71,000 gives you 1,87,000. You can add up both. But how you are getting this 1,87,000? See, total amount realized by Mahesh 2 lakhs plus 8,000, that is insurance premium. So totally 2,08,000 he is receiving. In that he is deducting his expenditure 1,000 and 20,000 commission. So 21,000 if it is being deducted. Balance you are getting 1,87,000, and if you add up these two amounts, it is exactly equal to 1,87,000. Okay, that's how the final balances is being settled. Pause it down and you can write down. Look into the next question. Gowda, Reddy and Naidu entered into a joint venture and decided to share profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2:1. So you can see 3. Gowda, Reddy and Naidu entered into a joint venture and decided to share profits in the ratio of 3:2:1. So all the three are here now co-venturers. Alright. Whatever the expenditures being met by each and every co-venturer is given separately. Goods purchased here, trade expenses, sale expenses, and unsold stock taken over. See, this only is taken on credit side in the memorandum joint venture account. Remaining these three amounts should be taken on debit side. Alright. So simple way he has given. So let us work on this. You are asked a memorandum joint venture account and joint venture with accounts in the books of all the three parties. So ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಯಲ್ಲೂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ co-venture ಹೆಸರಲ್ಲೂ ಅದನ್ನ ಅವ್ರ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ entries. So how to record now, that we shall see. First, you can take on debit side. This is the first entry to Gowda's account, whatever the expenditure being made. So this is 1,000 and 15,000. Okay. Alright, this is a sales made anta kodtane. I said wrong, I'm sorry. So only these are the two expenditure to be taken on debit side, but these two amounts should be taken on credit side. I thought it's a sale expense, it's a sales being made. Sales made, it's not a sale expenditure. So sales made anta kodta irodrinda credit side. This amount should be taken on credit side as sales. Okay, and this is unsold stock taken out. This also will be taken on credit side. But these two amounts should be taken on debit side. That's the expenditure. So materials and expenses you can take debit side. Like that Reddy and Naidu. For all the three, you can take them. And credit side, by Gowda's account, whatever the sales made thereby, Reddy's account, sales made, and Naidu's account, whatever the sales being made. So this is what we have taken. And these final unsold stocks are taken there. Again, for each and every account there, Gowda's account, Reddy's account, and Naidu's account. So totally 6,80,000 on credit side is more. So difference you'll be getting 3,60,000 that you can distribute among all the three partners, co-venturers, in the ratio 3:2:1. Okay. You can pause and write down. Coming to next, in the books of Gowda. ಇಲ್ಲಿ Gowda books ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ ಅವನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು 1 lakh ಮತ್ತೆ 15,000 ಅವನ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇಷ್ಟು. ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಎರಡು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ one is his sales and another is a stock taken over. These two are taken on credit side. And the difference amount by bank account ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಇದು ಯಾರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದು we shall see later. Okay, who is giving, right? This is the amount being received, but received from whom? Gowda is receiving the amount from whom? From Reddy and Naidu. So this is what is a change you can see here. Both the accounts you have to write. Joint venture with Reddy and Naidu's account. Okay, but who is giving this among Reddy and Naidu? That we shall see at the end. Alright. Similarly, go for in the books of Reddy also you prepare like this. Purchases relating to Reddy alone you take. Reddy matra purchases, avana expenses on profits. Aga difference you can see. Again you are getting on credit side. The difference you are getting on credit side. Then this should be joint venture with Gowda and Naidu. But here now what is happening, you can see in the books of Gowda also you got the difference on credit side. Even Naidu's also, in the books of Reddy also you got the difference on credit side. So implying now here these two amounts are being received only from Naidu and Tata. Aita. Naidu gi iga difference aita debit side barutte. Definitely it should come there. You can see here. ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ his sales are more as compared to his expenditure, so he has to pay. ಈಗ ಇದು ನೋಡಿ 1,55,000 ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. See here, who has to pay is Naidu should pay to whom? To Reddy and to Gowda. To Gowda how much amount should be paid? 1,35,000. And to Reddy how much amount should be paid? 20,000. So these two amounts how much it comes to? 1,55,000. ಅದೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ನಾಯ್ಡು ಶುಡ್ ಪೇ, he has to pay to whom? To Gowda and Reddy. Alright. And this is the amount being received now here. Received from whom? Received from, yes, Naidu. So ಅದನ್ನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಎಂಡ್ ವರ್ಗು ಇದನ್ನ ಬರೆಯಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರೆದಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಈಗ you can write the if value 1. This amount received from Naidu, and here this amount being received from Naidu, this amount paid to Gowda and Reddy. Okay. Pause. Right. Well, you can see the next 30th question. Das and Roy entered into a joint venture involving buying and selling of old railway materials. The profits and losses were being shared equally. That is a profit sharing ratio. Cost of materials purchased was 4,25,000, which was paid by Das, who drew a bill on Roy at 2 months demand for 3 lakhs. This is the BR, settled through the BR. The bill was discounted at a cost of 2,500. ಈಗ 3 lakhs ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2,500 ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಇದು ಲಾಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಇದನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕು? ಮೆಮೊರಾಂಡಮ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ವೆಂಚರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು, MJV ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ. ಈಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಸಿ ದಾಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಆಮೇಲೆ he is drawing a bill on whom? Roy. So Roy is giving a BR to whom? To Das, and in turn Das is discounting it for 2,500. Remember, this bill 3 lakhs is given by whom? By Roy. For Roy it is a BP, but for Das it is a BR. Be careful when you are preparing in the books of Das anta barಕೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ credit side ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ವೆಂಚರ್ ವಿತ್ ರಾಯ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ BR ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ 3 lakhs. ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ because that is a loss. Das paid 3,000 for carriage, 5,000 for commission on sales, and 3,000 as traveling expenses. These are all his expenditure. Debit side ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Roy paid 1,000 traveling expense, 1,500 sundry expenses. ಇದು ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಬೈ ದಾಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟೆಡ್ 2 lakhs. ಇದು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಬೈ ರಾಯ್ 3 lakhs. ಇದು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅನ್ಸೋಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇದು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Das was credited a sum of 4,000 to cover the cost of warehousing and insurance. So this is a special item here. Don't get confused. It's only expenditure on warehousing and insurance, which is being paid by whom? Paid by Das and Datta state. Right? ಸೊ ದಾಸ್ಗೆ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಏನು ಇನ್ಕರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಅದು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡಿಚರ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಟೇಕನ್ ಆನ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮೆಮೊರಾಂಡಮ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ವೆಂಚರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಗ್ನೆಸ್ಟ್ ದಾಸ್, ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಮೆಮೊರಾಂಡಮ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ವೆಂಚರ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್, ರೈಟ್. Say on debit side to Das account, that's goods purchased by him 4,25,000 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಕ್ಯಾರೇಜ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇದು ವೇರ್ ಹೌಸಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ 4,000 is being taken against ಇದು ವೇರ್ ಹೌಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್. ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಆನ್ BR, this is a extra because it is given here. He has discounted the bill for 2,500, so that is being taken. So now against Das the total expenses come to 4,42,500. Similarly, Roy is incurring only 2 expenses, that is a traveling expenses and sundry expenses. Those 2 you can take. Then credit side, these are the sales being made given separately. You can see sales made by Das is 2 lakhs, and the unsold stock taken over thereby is 10 by Das. Similarly, sales made by Roy is 3 lakhs, and his unsold stock taken over by him is 15,000. ಇವೆರಡು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ತಗೊಂತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಅಗೇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ ದಾಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರಾಯ್. ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ಲೈಕ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ how we have done, or else you can take together here with both, that is sales and stock taken over. Thereby the difference you are getting 80,000. That is being distributed among both the co-venturers in the ratio 1:1. Next you can take in the books of Das, idana ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಅದನ್ನ pause ಮಾಡಿ and write down. And this you can see joint venture with Roy's account. All the expenses you can take excluding this. 2,500 bit 4,42,500 2,500 ಬಿಡಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ 4,40,000 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಬಟ್ ಆ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಬಂದು ಅದನ್ನ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ರಿ ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಆನ್ BR ಅಂತ, ಅದು 2,500. ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್, ಹಿಸ್ ಶೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎಂಟರ್ 40,000. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಬೈ ಹಿಮ್. BR account, that's a bill being drawn on Roy, 3 lakhs is being obtained here, and the unsold stock taken over 10,000. Credit side 5,10,000, so difference you are getting 27,500. Now this is the amount to be paid to Mr. Roy. Das has to pay this 27,500 to whom? To Mr. Roy. Difference debit side. Again, in the books of Roy you can take BP. Be careful. This is ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್, ಯಾಕೆಂತಾರೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅದು, ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ BR ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ BP ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಅದು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ ದ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಾಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ BR ಬಿಕಾಸ್ he is receiving it from Roy, and in the books of Roy it will be a BP, payable. Okay, then bank, whatever his expenses given there, 2,500 is the total expenses with respect to Roy. Then profit and loss account, it's a 40,000 profits, a bank account, amount paid to, this is amount. Then credit side, bank, that's a sales made, so unsold stock taken over, stock, the difference is 27, and this amount being received from Das. So Roy is receiving 27,500 from Das. Same is thing here. Das is paying to Roy, here we call, and when it comes to in the books of Roy, it is being received from Das. Okay, so pause it down, you can write down. Well, the balance we shall see in the next class.